subscribers to ASMR video. It's the last day, guys. It's the last day. I'll probably post it tomorrow. Yep, I'm gonna post it tomorrow. It's the last day to submit the subscribers to it. Your part in the subscribers to ASMR video. Send a 1 to 3 minute clip of you doing ASMR to the email in the description. It's the last day. After this, there's no day. It's done. It's finished. It's over. So do the right thing and submit a video. Someone commented. She said she was shy or something, which is fine. People have submitted videos where they don't show their face, they don't say a word, they just like this. It's like someone doing this. No one knows it's you. No one knows it's you. So, you know, submit. Okay. Day 56 of the Solid Challenge. Day 56 of the Solid Challenge. The goal is to make a song a day until the end of the year. I really need to refresh my mind because I think I'm hitting a point where I'm starting to feel the strain. And I still have a ways to go because, you know, 300 songs, 300 plus songs is the goal. So I really need to strengthen my mind and find a new drive, you know, because I believe in myself. I believe I can do it. I can get all the way to December without missing a day. So yeah, link in description if you're into music. 7 songs a week, every Friday, 7 songs. So midnight there's a song, a pack dropping of 7 songs. At midnight there's a pack of 7 songs. Whoa, dropping. In the meanwhile, link in description if you want to hear my music. Link in description. The song I made today is called Scythe. It's called Scythe. 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 The timing is a bit tricky on this one because there's no percussion. So I have to pay real close attention. Hold on. I have to pay real close attention to the... Yeah. Way. Spending all this time so deep in my dome. Wish I could tell my thoughts just to leave me alone. But it's a gift and a curse and a gift of these songs. And a curse of the shit that I'm basing them on. Wonder if I'm living right, trying to get my vision right. Do we share a side or was the difference really day and night? No one really know that that's the side of a man. Just like the ocean louder shipping me, we don't understand. Whipping through the city streets, everybody trying to eat. Hustle all day, go to sleep, then you hear repeat. Lot of shit between that we don't often see. Mouths they have to feed, under promises to keep. Burden under purpose of a meaningful life. Hope I have enough meaning to make sense out of strife. See the reaper's eyes on the gleam of your scythe. I die every day when you're new in my mind. Real nigga Genesis, coming to the precipice. Might never get it, but a beauty where the lesson is. Every single person needs something to strive for. Dare I say people need something to die for. While I stay going off like it's July 4. Hit after hit, not surprised when I score. Getting to the top and I'm still gonna climb more. Playing for the sake of the game, not a high score. Stay popping off, I'm the king of pop. Paparazzi trying to place my face in a petty plots. Lying if I say I don't desire to be a god, but I choose to hide my face, cause I know I'm really not. A mortal man faced with his mortal concerns. My family need the reason that I get up and earn. Peace like a sun in sky, trees and the birds. It's the simple things that give this life all its worth. I had to do this like 3 times to be honest with you. hope you could hear what I was actually saying. It's kind of going. But yeah, that's like, it was a bit deeper. Yeah, I just wanted to write a rap verse today, so that's what I did. Okay. Sweets are finished, by the way. They're really generous with the quantity. I got kind of tired towards the end. They're really delicious though. Anyway, I was thinking about something. So I've touched on this previously, but so I was talking to someone. I'm part of this group of men, connect group, men just talking about men problems. And the one guy was just talking about how day in, day out, he thinks about cheating on his girl. Like, it's just a constant thing in his mind. Whenever he's out with his girl in public, he's looking at other women. He can't help himself. And it's a real problem for him. And he's like, maybe monogamy is unnatural because I cannot help myself. And this is a struggle a lot of men face. A lot of men are like this. I don't know if it's most men, but it's so common. So much so there's a whole stigma around men that men cheat. Women cheat too. I would argue just as many women cheat as men, but women are better at getting away with it. Because you'll see the statistics like men cheat a lot more than women. It's like, no, those are the men that got caught. There's a lot of women that haven't been caught because they're better at hiding it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The issue with this thing of men being like, I can't help myself. I see all these women. Maybe monogamy is unnatural. Monogamy is not unnatural. What's happening is we're trained from so early on to play the field, have sex with whoever. And then when you get into a relationship, you expect all that training, all that programming to just vanish. No. Your mind is still going to be working in that way. You're still going to be pursuing other things while you're in a committed relationship. If you train your eyes to wander all the damn time, they're not going to magically stop wandering because you found a girlfriend. It's not how that's not, the power of love isn't going to fix that, It's not magic, bro. If there's any young fellas, young people in general, young boys, young girls, if you're watching this, I would strongly recommend that you remain abstinent and you don't engage in any sort of sexual conduct until you find the right person and you marry them. It's not popular advice. It's not cool advice. Many people would argue that I'm wrong. But it's like, I'm just going off of practical reality. Like, if you live that lifestyle of heedless sex and doing this and that, are you in a happy relationship? If your answer is yes, how long have you been in that relationship? Are you heading towards marriage? Because I'm telling you now, man, there's a couple issues with this idea that sex has no consequences. With men in particular, what it does to us is devastating. Because there's this idea that men can sleep with as many women as they want and have bear no consequence, incur no burdens. That's why I wasn't a fan of that aspect of the message of the Andrew Tates and such. I was like, this is a terrible message to give to young boys because it's leading them astray. And it if the goal is to foster an environment that allows for marriage and children and families, then this is very counterintuitive. It's counterproductive. Rather counterproductive. It diminishes the goal, not establishes it. It doesn't establish it. It gets in the way of things because we hinder our ability to relate to our partner because we've trained ourselves constantly, day in, day out, to pursue, instead of training ourselves to secure a good relationship and nurture that relationship and focus on just that relationship. Once you taste that forbidden fruit, man, it's so hard to go back. It's so hard. Which is why I'm kind of like, I have moments where I think, what if I just went for it? What if I just tried to make 2023 the year where I just explore? Try to get with as many girls as I can. Thought I heard a mosquito. Try to get as many girls as I can and have fun and all this stuff. But then I'm like, yeah, well, what happens if you can't turn that off? What happens if you meet a genuinely nice girl and you cheat on her? Because you got addicted to that lifestyle. And she's not enough anymore. That's a thing, guys. That's a thing that happens with a lot of men. They can't help themselves. They're so lustful because they've fed that beast for so long and it's grown out of control. They can't tame it anymore. I'm loving my analogies, man. And then with women, there's a video I need to play you. I have to go on Instagram here. How do I find liked posts? Liked posts. There we go. You ready for this? It's gonna be a bit loud.
Every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah, that bottom one. But see, every man may not know because he might not have a penis to really know how to hit that bottom or how to lift to hit that bottom and work that middle with a woman. She spread her legs wide and she started screaming, saying, "Yeah, daddy, that's it." Or she might start cursing or screaming out all types of profanities because he done hit the bottom. And now her mind, she insane. Her mind ain't good because the penis done ejaculated all in her brain. She's gone crazy. So you don't let every man hit your bottom and your body remembers it. Just like a man will put a woman over doggy style or maybe get a mirror or something. Then they start hitting that woman from the back or on her back. They hitting her. Then they start talking. They start saying all kind of stuff to her while they hitting her. And see, that woman is being seduced. She being seduced He's breaking her down, man. He is screwing her into submission. He's screwing her into slavery. That's why.
Slavery is wild. But yeah, basically, one of the risks of being promiscuous, this is one of them. There's several risks, but one of them is, do you hear the cricket? I don't know. Let's not get distracted. The more people you have sex with, the more you increase your likelihood that you're going to encounter someone that gives you the best sex of your life. But that might not be the person you settle with. That might not be the person you marry. So now the issue that presents is you're with your husband or whatever, and in your mind, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, but so and so from however many years back hit it way better than he does. And that thing alone, it presents so much drama in relationships when you know that this other person was way better in bed than your husband. It's like, but if you never had that knowledge in the first place, it wouldn't even be a thing. If you'd never had those experiences, like, you'd be happy, and people would be like, well, isn't that settling? Isn't that? Yes, it is, and that's fine, because what you don't know won't hurt you, fam. Ignorance is bliss. They'll always be bigger. They'll always be better. At some point, you have to settle. The paradox of choice, man. The paradox of choice is an issue. How many of you have been scrolling through Netflix, all those options, and you don't know what to watch? Huh? You have so many options. A lot of them are good too. And you still don't know what to watch. Why is that? Because you have too many options. When you significantly reduce the options, all of a sudden, you're more willing to pick. You're more decisive, and you're more likely to have a good time too. You're more happy. You're not gonna have a thing in your mind of, once you pick something, you'd be wondering, was that the right choice? Should I have picked that instead? Should I have gone with that instead? Would I have been happier if I watched that instead? You never have that, because you won't know, because all you have is this. In the same way with anything else in life, when you're exposing yourself to too much, you create the paradox of choice in your mind, where you eventually settle down, but you know too much to actually fully enjoy this. And it takes a lot of work to empty your mind of all that mess that you've spent years cultivating, all the mistakes and baggage you've incurred during the time you were being free and having fun, and just, which is code for being a fool. Like, guys, we need to be real, man. I should keep it real. I can't lie to you. It's not good. It makes it so hard for you to settle. So, if you've been engaging in that behavior, I think it's better to just stop, man, and just work on preparing yourself for a long-term committed marriage. I don't want to say relationship, because marriage, I believe in marriage, not relationship, marriage. Prepare yourself for that mentally. If you've been messing around doing stupid things, spend time trying to clear your, I don't know, it's not easier said than done, man, because those are significant experiences, and it's not something you can just shake off. People carry with that carry that sort of stuff with them for their entire lives. So it's not a joke when you say you're trying to heal yourself of that and readjust your mindset, you know? But I think it is possible. Obviously, it's very possible. There are a lot of people who make mistakes and still find their way towards happy marriages, a happy life, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. But I don't want to encourage foolishness. And I think it's important to call a spade a spade. If someone's being foolish, I think we should say you're being foolish. Because then, you know, you need to get the point across so they can stop. But anyway, another one of my, is this a rant? It's not really a rant. It's just me just, just talking. But yeah, I believe in marriage, man. I think marriage is beautiful. It's such a beautiful, symbolic institution. Human beings are symbolic. We have funerals, we have birthdays, we have this, we have that. Like, we're symbolic. We need symbolism. Marriage is exactly the same. It's a symbol of something. When you get rid of symbols, like life, our lives, our traditions, they cease to have meaning. We just become meaningless, materialistic monkeys. Like, that's what we get reduced to. Just hedonic materialists. Like, it's, disgusting. Anyway, let me pray for you and get out of here. Okay? I love to pray at the end of all my videos to impart blessing onto you, to show that I care. I think that's important. It's such a beautiful thing to pray for someone, such an intimate thing too. So let me pray for you real quick. I hope you can accept it, even if you don't believe in prayer. Just accept it and look at it as nice words and enjoy it, okay? Dear God, I thank you for the individual watching this video. I thank you, Lord God, for making them so unique and so wonderful. I thank you for blessing them with a good life, a happy life, a prosperous life. You know what? I pray for their love life. I pray that you bless it and establish it. And regardless of the mistakes they've made in the past, I thank you that you're bringing healing and renewal, and that you're bringing favor and blessing so that they can find the person that's right for them and be happy, be truly happy, be truly blessed. I thank you that you're guiding them and placing them on the right path. One that leads to peace, one that leads to prosperity, one that leads to meaning, and one that leads to the fulfillment of their potential, the fulfillment of their purpose. I thank you that they're aware of their purpose. I thank you that they're aware of their potential. I thank you that they're aware of the love that you have for them, that their friends has for them, that their family has for them, Lord. I thank you that they're aware that they're loved and that they're valuable. So valuable. And that they're going so far in life. There's so much more life to live. Peace and prosperity over their lives. Peace and prosperity over their lives, Lord. Thank you for that. In your mighty name I pray. In your mighty name I pray. In Jesus' name I pray.